think Fernando Mendoza would be at the strip club, and every time the DJ would play like an air horn or something, he would cover his ears and say loud noises.
What made you like the under?
Have you ever done eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
Here's the lineup. Goots, please don't splurge every time I name a name. Gunnar Henderson.
Oh.
She goes on a date with this guy, goes back to his apartment, and he does Muay Thai. And he moves the coffee table out of the way and asks her if he can show her his Muay Thai moves. You know what? I'm sick and tired of this mush bullshit. If I tweet I'm going to bet somebody and something goes horribly wrong or they get injured the next play, it's like, yeah, you mushed them. I get it. Yeah. I believe in the mush. I believe in jinxes. I'm a superstitious guy when it comes to this stuff. So AC Milan is Italy.
And that's Milano. Milan is Milano. Got it.
Yeah, that's right. I'm tired of this mush bullshit. What's up, everybody? Good morning. Welcome to the board review. It is Friday, April 3rd, 10:04 a.m. We started right on time. We are without our well, we don't really have a producer, but we kind of have a producer, but it's not like a full-on producer. But Goots is traveling. I believe he's traveling with Rav today to Pittsburgh. Is that correct?
I think they're going to the Pirates O's game, which should be a real good time.
That should be a very good time. Fun game. Can't wait to look at it. Can't wait to talk about it. Great day to be great. Kirk Cousins probably. W. Chef Timbo Slice coming in with 5 subs to get us started on the fucking right foot. Dan Yee, 21. Congratulations on your 100 stream streak and ball talk with 2 Ks. Giving out 2 subs. We'd love to see that.
3 big board review W guys right there. Chef Timbo, Dan Yee, and Ball Talk. 3 huge Ws.
Yep. W on time board review. Appreciate it, Sports Clown. A lot of people don't like to acknowledge when we're always on time. They only like to bitch when we're late. Hashtag Hovey. W Fake Sharps. We have to back Goots, right? No chance Rav gets one in person. Not me, because I'm not an Orioles guy, but I will bet on the Orioles from time to time. You already have that stupid look on your face, like. You like that, don't you?
I like betting on the Orioles. I kind of see what KD Betts is saying. It feels
I
like
do too.
I'm going to get a sad Rav.
Yeah, good morning. What's up, Vinny? How you doing? Brock, what's up? They let us get to Friday. Yep, happy Friday, good lads. Happy Friday, jabronis. Jesus going to downtown Nash and finna bet every MLB game. What could go wrong? Yeah, Nashville's a good time for sure. Can't do the Broadway experience every weekend. That is for goddamn sure. But it was fun to do every now and then. Let's end it strong, gang. Yep, need to come up this Friday. All right. What's up, bad guy Jim, who's actually a good guy? It's Friday. Yay, Saturday, Sunday. What? I wish I could play some music, but we can't because of YouTube. They're really strict about that. Twitch don't give a fuck.
Can I run an idea by you?
Please do.
So somebody just said, when are we getting the hat plug? I want to get Degen to make a clip of me for 30 days of streaming, right? 30 days, 30 different hats. Then I want to send that clip to the hat plug and say, hey, do you want to sponsor me? I wear a different one of your hats every fucking day. And now listen, I got stiff competition around here with the hat game. Jovan wears sick hats. MJ wears sick hats. Bokachu wears sick hats. But I put myself up against any of them. I'm just going to be honest. And
yeah, I think. Good.
I want to get a fucking sponsor, dude, for hats.
Well, this is what my wife says to me sometimes, which is great. Why don't you just do it?
Yeah, exactly. But I just wanted you to say, good idea. And the chat say, good idea.
How about this? Great idea. It's an idea so good that I'm annoyed you haven't done it yet.
Oh, perfect. That's actually a pretty good answer.
That's one of the better ideas you've had. Like every now and then you'll have an idea that's like, hey, let's get prime bets on the stream. And then you'll have this genius idea, which also is good from a business standpoint too. But yeah, also
the prime bets did numbies.
Prime bets did okay. Prime bets did okay. Well, I'll give him that. He did good. You hold on one second. Your hat game, you also gave credit to Jovan. You also gave credit to MJ. No disrespect to those guys. I think your hat game is on top.
Yeah, I do too. Those are just the other guys I could think of giving me competition.
Okay, very fair. And I will also take credit for making you. I think I coached you as a hat guy. I think I coached you.
Coached, I'm not sure, but you did rile me up.
I know exactly what I did. You are a very talented basketball player with a very wide range of skills and moves. You've got a jumper. You can take it to the rim. You're like LeBron. All right, you're like LeBron. Well, maybe you're like Kevin Durant. You're like one of those guys.
Neither of those guys. I might be like neither of those guys.
All right, well, you're not Paulo. Okay. But basically, you've got so many things in your bag, and all you keep doing is like going to your 1 or 2 spots on the court, doing the same fucking move, LeBron, where he looks at the ball and then shoots it. It's like, hey, that's great, but how about you do this, and that? And you have reached in your bag and you have pulled out hats that I know you've had some good shit, and you have brought it out and shown the people. So I'm making this about me kind of right now.
I agree with you. And let me just say, I saw a couple people in the chat. One said missing a Georgia hat, and then Slackpack said, I'll send you a Packers hat. I want to make myself very clear when I say this. I will light myself on fire in front of everyone I love before
on GTA. Yeah.
Or, in the game, of course.
Yes.
Before I wear a Packers or Georgia hat.
Okay. Tyler Rainbold said Jeff should wear more hats to cover up the 5 head. Well, Tyler, in that sentence is kind of the reason I can't wear hats. My head is ginormous and I don't fit in a lot of hats. W Bucket hat though. I have to go out and work right after this. So that's why I had to do my hair and wear a fucking J. Crew sweater. Also, you know what I just realized it's kind of annoying, and I want to just ask more so the chat, but you're going to be involved with this too. Because you live in Florida, you don't have many like long sleeve shirts, but your t-shirts for the most part, do you fold them or do you hang them?
Mixture of both.
Okay. So same with me. Like I don't have room to hang every single fucking shirt, but I have some sweaters. I have some, collared shirts, some long sleeve button ups, whatever, all on the hanger. These like the ones that I wear that are, I don't know, they're not like nice, but like that I wear for work, I will hang.
Yeah.
And then like other a little bit more casual ones that I'll just like throw on to fucking go get a coffee or something, I'll fold. So that way if I take them out and they are a little wrinkly, like no big deal. The problem is, okay, also my shoulders are a little broad and maybe this is a little snug because I'm fat. The hanger makes your, does anybody know what I'm talking about? It makes it like pop up like this in between the shoulder and the collar.
Wrong kind of hangers.
So that's what I'm wondering is like, I'm a large shirt. I can't be an extra large because I've got like short arms and I'm not tall. So I have to be a large. I can be an extra large in some things, but it's like, it's very baggy. It looks like I'm like trying to be like Billie Eilish or something. But there's got to be a different type of hanger that has that dodges this issue, that alleviates this problem. Am I saying that right?
Blackback said get the Target hangers. I don't know anything about that, but in my head, I'm thinking, the dry cleaner hangers. You know what I'm talking about? They got
yeah, but I go to the dry cleaner all the time, and the ones they give me I use, but they're short,
so it won't work.
Well, then they have the really long ones for collared shirts. You know what? Yeah, they're a little flimsy, but maybe I should try those. You can get small pair of shoulder pads to make up for it. Is he joking?
Even if he's not, it's funny.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I have the same issue, Jeff, and I hate it. But yes, there's got to be a hanger that fixes it. Okay, I just want to make sure because again, I know there's all these startups out there and everything that like they're probably on Instagram ads, they're probably on fucking TikToks, and I just wanted to know if there is a thing for that. The last time I was on TikTok, there was a guy saying how like paper towels are filled with toxins and you're doing it all wrong. Use this rag. And I'm like, there's got to be a thing for everything,
There's a thing for everything. Now that I buy so many hats, all my advertisements are for ways to store your hats.
Oh, have you taken up any of them?
Yeah, I'll send you a picture.
Yeah. What do you have? Is it like
it's like a big glass case that has a slide out, so you put the hats in. And yeah, it's pretty intense. I'll send you a picture.
Do you know how many hats you have? 55.
Yeah, probably more.
Wow, that's a lot of hats. Very cool. Do you have more hats than sneakers?
No.
Oh my God. What are you, a fucking NBA player?
I have so many sneakers that there's a sneaker wall in my garage, and I need to do something about that.
You have a sneaker wall? Who the fuck do you think you are?
I don't know who I thought I was. I'm not that anymore. I don't think I bought a new pair of sneakers in like a year. Honestly, I'm not just saying that. But at one point, I thought I was somebody that I'm not. Started during COVID. I don't know, maybe a little before COVID, and yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I don't have a washer dryer in my unit. We have one in the building, but so that's what my wife told me to do. I had like 3 long sleeve shirts when I got back from our trip, and I was like, oh, I got to go out a lot this week, and I pulled one of the shirts off. I was like, let me see if the shirt still fits me, and it did the thing. And she was like, oh, you're gonna have to wash that again for that to get out. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So I did that, and now the shirt is better. But anyways, that was one of the rants today. We have a couple things to talk about. Steak was a hype beast seller. Business was booming. Very funny. We wanted to talk about a couple things before we get into the recap of last night, before we talk about today's board, which I'm very excited. Shout out to Hovey, by the way, as much as he chirps me very, very quickly. He did say, hello, Ice King, 5-1-1 on the ice. However, hand up, I hate selling the Sunday steak special, and it happened back-to-back nights.
Yeah, I don't care that you sold. I was surprised to see you did so well on the ice and that your play was an NBA play, but I don't care when you sell.
Yeah. Well, I'm not happy about it. I had Senators typed in. They deleted it. Then I had the under in that Red Wings game, which actually pushed, but I think maybe if it was 5.5, it would have lost anyways. And then I said, no. Give me an NBA play. I like the Suns. I think that's literally what I said. I said, wait.
Well, let's tell them what really happened, which is hilarious.
So
What we do is I place the parlay on the light blue book with the X. I send it to Degen. He makes
light blue
book with the X, teal book with the X.
Are you colorblind?
Maybe a little bit. I think.
Do you know what blue is?
It's not blue. It's green.
Holy
book with the X.
Shit.
Well, anyways, green book with the X. Green book with the X.
Oh my God, dude. You concern me sometimes.
Let's move on.
Fuck.
You said Red Wings game under.
Yeah.
And I accidentally placed Red Wings game over and then OKC -9 plus 320. And then I sent it back to you and you said, I said under.
Yeah.
But obviously on light green book with an X, it's not like you can cancel, cash out, anything like that. So I had to keep that parlay. And then you said, actually, I like the Suns. Give me the Suns.
Yep.
So I went Thunder, Suns. That lost. But the accidental parlay that I could not delete hit.
Yeah. Okay. That's how things work, which is always funny. If you ever accidentally place a wager, you just have to leave it, because if you delete it or cash out, like, that's probably going to hit.
Every single time.
So yesterday, a couple things took the internet by storm, and we wanted to talk about those things as we ease into the show today. And again, good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Happy Friday. We are we are living in an era where golf YouTube videos have taken the world by storm. I am not the biggest golf YouTube video guy. I can't tell you that I've seen or watched one. I've seen a couple clips. I saw Trent golf. I wanted to see how his game was. It's not bad.
I saw him hit a couple $1 million house. I watched that one.
Oh, yeah. It's not my thing, but that's okay. Like, I get it. You want to put some shit on. Here's what I do understand. Things on TV suck. I already had my gripe about Netflix. The things on Netflix are just going way downhill. But like, I scroll on YouTube TV, and I don't know, 100 channels, but like, you scroll down, there is nothing to watch. You want to put on a fucking 2-hour YouTube video of watching, average guys golf, whatever, more power to you. I don't care. Honestly, I've even come around to understanding people that want to watch podcasts now. You want something on TV, you want something to listen to, and there's nothing on. Good for you. I'm good with that. LeBron James golfed with Bob Does Sports. I am not overly familiar with Bob Does Sports in the golf world. I only really see his videos, and I think he's a funny guy where he reviews bagels or talks about his wife cooking some, fucking healthy meal, and he was like, fuck that, I'm craving a turkey sandwich or something like that. I think he's a funny guy. Steak, do you think Bob Does Sports is a funny guy?
Yeah. So
Bob Does Sports has guests on, and they golf with them. Okay. I have not seen the video, but it has taken the internet by storm. He had LeBron on, and LeBron is massive. This thing has, I looked at it this morning, like 19 hours. It's got millions of views already. BK actually retweeted it, and I trust BK. You trust BK. BK's our golf guy. He says, everybody should watch this. LeBron does a really good job. He's very down to earth. He's nice, blah, 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 blah. He got retweeted by Bob Does Sports, by the way. W's. You're talking to dudes that watch you for 2 hours a day will watch anything. Very well said. So LeBron, I've seen a couple clips of this, and I even commented. I was like, oh no, I fear this is going to make me like LeBron James. Did you? What?
friend to have. You're an annoying friend to have.
Why?
Because you shit on my franchise quarterback all year. Then I tell you he's a bust, and you tell me you're not giving up on him. And then on the week that I start giving LeBron a little shit, all of a sudden you're his biggest fucking fan. It's just crazy. Like I saw the tweet about him on the golf course talking shit about Memphis.
That's what we're gonna get to.
Wow,
Hold
this
on.
is so fucking annoying. Why would I give a fuck if LeBron doesn't like Memphis? Kind of makes me want to go to Memphis. And then I see your fucking tweet, and it's fucking glazing.
No. No.
Fucking stomach.
I said rare LeBron W. Rare LeBron W. Rare implies this motherfucker rarely has W's. That is an insult in itself. It's a backhanded compliment. You know what that is. You give him out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we know this, dude. We know this. Listen, I am not.
That's the only thing to take away from LeBron golf.
I will never be a LeBron James guy. And we're not going to slander him because it pissed off so many people last time you did a couple days ago when you said he was washed. But I am not going to do that. I'm not flip-flopping, okay? I'm not flip-flopping. But you have to call it like it is. You have to. What are you laughing about?
Nothing. I don't have to tell you what I'm laughing about. You're not my dad. You're not my real dad. You're not my real dad. I wish I was.
You can't keep saying this. We're doing a show together and you're laughing on camera. What the fuck is funny? I'm not thinking your dad.
It's not funny at all. I'm laughing because I'm so fucking pissed off listening to you talk.
Okay. Thank you for explaining that. Was that so fucking hard? Listen, I'm calling it like it is. LeBron doesn't seem so bad in those clips. And now I'm fine if you want to come up to my level, get up to my floor on the LeBron James hater building. That's fine. But this is not a great time to do it. He shit on the city of Memphis. He was like, man, they should just move to Nashville. That's really what I liked. I've never been to Memphis. I don't have an opinion, and don't knock it till you try it. I'm sure. And I showed you the tweet from my guy, Mike. Maybe he's watching the show, a real estate attorney, great dude. He's a diehard Knicks fan, and he went to Memphis randomly, him and a friend, and he said, you wouldn't believe this, we had a great time. We had a blast. We love Memphis. LeBron shits on Memphis, and I'm like, damn, he's kind of got a point. Like, maybe they should move to Nashville. And then you send me this montage of all these other NBA players shitting on Memphis. So I'm not going to come out here and defend LeBron James. No. But this is crazy. He's getting dragged, dude. He's getting dragged. There are people posting Drewski clips being like, oh, this is LeBron James when he gets around his frat boy white friends slandering a city like Memphis and shit. He's getting dragged. And I can't believe it because you see a video clip that you sent me of 30 other NBA players shitting on Memphis. He's just saying what other people are thinking. But now LeBron James is becoming the enemy. So this is weird, Steak. What he just did put him in such a positive light with so many people. Like, wow, look at him, down to earth, nice guy, blah, blah, blah. The likes of BK. But then you have the other guys that are like, who the fuck LeBron James is going to, what is he going to act like and start slandering and shitting on NBA cities when he goes out there and golfs and blah, blah, blah. This is very fascinating. It's a fascinating thing to witness of the internet because you really, you can never win. You can never win. You're always going to piss people off. But what's your take on this?
So it sucks. I really want to have a take. Like, I really want to have a take about the whole Memphis thing. I've just never been to Memphis. I've heard mixed reviews. But I'll tell you what I do hate. I hate bashing the small markets, and I don't know if it's because I'm an Orlando Magic fan. I hate that the Rams left St. Louis to go to L.A. I hate that. And Seattle's not a small market. I want to be clear. I absolutely hate that the Seattle Supersonics left. That makes me sick. I hate that Seattle doesn't have a basketball team. OKC is a amazing basketball atmosphere. Like, I don't regret that OKC has a team. I just think it's bullshit. So thinking about taking the Grizzlies away to put them in Nashville, do I love the thought of it? No. But do I have a strong opinion on Memphis? I really don't.
Any women's Final Four locks? I know you went until March Madness to start betting women's basketball. No, but thank you for asking. Nobody cares about him shitting on Memphis. Sean E. Stu, are you a LeBron sexual? Because that's what a LeBron sexual guy who has goggles on would say. Because, brother, I got news for you. They absolutely do care that he is shitting on Memphis. And don't worry, I bring fucking receipts around here, okay? I don't just say shit. Here is the tweet. LeBron putting on his frat boy voice to talk a shit about a black city. 899,000 views.
Wait, who's ragging on Cleveland? I'm a Cleveland guy, T-Bone Steak.
You're not ragging on Cleveland, but listen, this is what's going on. Who gives a fuck about that random brother? It ain't about this random. Did you hear what I just said? It almost has 1 million views, 10,000 likes, 181 comments. This is the internet. This is the internet. Snowman dragging Cleveland. I don't even know what's going on here.
Slammed you is a very big LeBron sexual. I think it's cool to be one. We just need you to identify one so we know, like, if you're a LeBron sexual, can you please identify yourself as one in the chat now, just so we know?
Yeah, well, no, they're not going to identify.
It's a good point. It is a good point.
This is what I'm talking about. This is what I just said. And again, I understand people don't listen, so let me repeat it for you. LeBron is getting dragged right now by accounts like this. This is not the only tweet. There's other tweets too. But I agreed. Swizz, Steak sent me this tweet, and I watched it. It is so many other players, and I think it's even coaches talking about how they hate going to Memphis. It's the worst city to go to. So all he's really doing is saying what other people have said before and what everybody's thinking, and now LeBron's getting trashed for it. I kind of feel for him in this situation because he's just
not getting trashed for the Memphis thing, right? He's getting trashed for the way he talks around white people. Trying to understand
both. Read this tweet.
I have very bad eyes.
LeBron putting on his frat bro voice to talk shit.
Got it. Okay, got it. Yeah, got it.
He's getting dragged on the internet for both things.
Got it.
It's tough.
Not really here for that. I want to be. It's fun to like get the LeBron sexuals worked up in this chat. I'm not really here. I can't side with that tweet really.
That's a crazy thing to promise about, John Stu. I mean, I don't know. I appreciate that you're watching us, but I think you need to get out there on Twitter a little bit more and see what's going on.
Even though that's a pretty funny comparison, I'll give him that. It's a funny comparison.
It's funny. It's like Charles talking about thick women in San Antonio.
That's a funny comparison.
Well, it's a funny comparison, but it's.
I mean, Charles Barkley dragged San Antonio, an NBA city, but he did it in a funny way.
Here's good. What got me was he said he wouldn't have went if he got drafted because the place. Didn't we just get Ace Bailey for saying the same thing? Yeah. You're failing to realize that the people that hate LeBron are just as bad as the LeBron sexuals. I disagree.
No, to be fair, these are fair points. You got to say when people are making fair
points.
Of
course, 100%.
I think avid LeBron haters can be put in the same category as LeBron sexuals. Yes, absolutely.
I don't know.
I do. I'm not an avid LeBron hater because I think he's the best basketball player of all time. So that has to be mentioned.
Yeah, and I don't disagree with that statement at all.
Easy dude.
I've stopped in Memphis on my way south vacation. Watched there. Man, that place sucks ass. Oh, okay. I thought we were going to get something else from that. Yeah, I'm not even a LeBron guy, but I admit that he is probably the best basketball player of all time. I feel like that's a pretty respectable take. I'm a LeBron guy, but I really cannot bring myself to care about his opinion on Memphis. Well, here's the thing. It's not even necessarily that it's his opinion on Memphis, because what we saw come out from this, a lot of people are thinking about Memphis this way. It is the opinion of Memphis. And that is my point. That is my point on the internet. Right now, these accounts and everything are dragging LeBron James. In reality, other people have said the exact same thing he's saying. He's just echoing.
Unfortunately, I like to get on here and argue with you, and I like to get LeBron people worked up. I can't do it. Can't do it with this, unfortunately. I can't take the other side.
Yeah, pretty fascinating. Again, I am interested in this, not necessarily because of what LeBron has to say about Memphis, but in the world, in this era we live in, when you are a popular name, you are a big personality, especially someone like LeBron, who's one of the best at his craft of all time. You will still you're not protected. Like, you will say shit that you think is just totally innocent. Whatever. Everybody says this about Memphis, and now he's getting slandered. It's pretty crazy. Long live GOAT James. Very funny. Can't bring myself to care about LeBron's opinion on anything. Okay, fine. Fair enough.
I'm on to you, though. I'm just letting you know we're going to move on. It's more than enough LeBron talk, but I'm on to you.
You're on to me about what?
I'm fucking watching you, dude. I'm watching you. If you start becoming a LeBron Glazer, I'm fucking just I'm watching.
Steak, I promise you I will never become a LeBron Glazer.
I promise you I need to see it to believe it.
Okay. Well, you're gonna see it. Okay.
Chat soon. Chat soon.
But at the same time, you have to at least respect people who have opinions, but they can still be unbiased. Unbiased, even though I don't like LeBron and think he's a massive cornball, from the clips I've seen, he seemed like a cool guy. I think that's unbiased. I think that's pretty bold and brave and beautiful. All right. Let's talk about another guy. I'm not going to be as nice to. Too much Jason Kelce. What's going on? What's going on with the Jason Kelce? I don't even know. I just don't even know. I don't know where to start on Jason Kelce. He's calling the par 3 contest at the Masters. I don't give a fuck. I truly don't give a fuck. I can't sit here and tell you that I'm some purist who I love the par 3 contest and oh my God, they took some other old crunchy fuck off and they're putting Jason Kelce, whatever. But Jason Kelce now, we've got this meme going around, or this graphic going around of him and Travis's Masters menu. Have you seen this?
Yes.
Okay. There's even a clip from his podcast and he's like, I'm going to put beans and weenies on it. I'll do a really fancy peanut butter and jelly. And I'm just thinking to myself, how do we let phenomenal football player, charismatic, I get it. But how does this guy rise to this position? I think I heard someone say that New Heights, which is Travis and Jason's podcast, is the biggest sports podcast in the world alongside Pardon My Take. Am I fucking crazy? That happened. And I'm not even saying it like a hater. I'm not saying that, we should be more popular. I'm not saying that at all. How does a guy like this rise to that rank? And now he is becoming shoved down our face, whatever you want to call it. Talk about another cornball. Am I taking fucking crazy pills? I just do not find Jason Kelce to be very funny at all.
Okay, I have a take I think will be hard to disagree with, but we'll see. When he first came on the scene, not as a football player, but as a sports media personality, he was a relatable guy. He seemed like the fun guy. You would say, I'll go get a beer with Jason Kelce. I'll watch the game. It'd be so fun to watch a game with Jason Kelce, gamble on a game with Jason Kelce, shoot the shit. And ever since that moment of obviously the Travis Kelce, Taylor Swift relationship just getting bigger and bigger and becoming more and more of a thing, I feel like he's 100% become the least relatable guy. But ESPN, which is also not relatable, by the way, they don't have a fucking clue how to be relatable. No. They're the least relatable that they've ever been, still wants to believe that he's the guy that we thought he was in the beginning. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
It is just overkill with this fucking guy, man. It is overkill.
That's exactly what it is. I try to do this all the time when I criticize people. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. He does not seem like a bad guy. And so I want to be careful because I'm not trying to slander him and drag him as a human being. And of course, if you are in Jason Kelce's situation and you get these opportunities, you're going to say yes. So it's I don't even know that it's his fault. It's not his fault. I just can't fucking believe he is that popular. And I just wonder, do that many people actually like him? Or
they did, and now he's not what got popular.
Yes, yes, that is a very very good point. I just there's something too about it's kind of the Pat McAfee formula.
Yeah,
being really animated.
Eye to eye on him.
Well, I want to make it clear. I'm way more in on Pat McAfee than I am Jason Kelce.
Yeah, because he fucking knows ball, and I still find him to be kind of relatable.
Well, I don't know that Jason Kelce doesn't know ball.
No, yeah, he does. He does.
Yeah, Jason Kelce, loved him as a player. Somebody said that. Yeah, love a good center. He as a football player, I have not one bad thing to say about him. Phenomenal. I would have taken that guy on my team 100 times out of 100. But off the field, he gets to be that like big burly dude with a beard who just like screams and talks really fast and blah, 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 and like, fucking, chug beers and whatever. And it's just like, relax. Like, can't you just fucking relax? And like Pat McAfee sometimes gets into that mode, but I feel like he does it a lot less, where Jason Kelce is like, that's his go-to way more often than not. And it's too much.
Pat been winning me back over lately.
Oh, dude. Pat, I tweeted this, and I think it did pretty well when he called out Dan Orlovsky.
That was great, but also there's some shows that he's on that he makes them. If he's not on that specific segment, it sucks without him. Like, that's just the truth.
Yeah. I do not want to be known as a Pat McAfee hater. And I really thought what I said when I did have that clip about him circulate quite a bit was pretty accurate. Like, you want Pat McAfee to be out when you're going out. Like, you want him to be at the wedding. You want him to be at the party. He's a great time. But if you have to go on like a week-long trip with him, it's a lot. It's just a lot of Pat McAfee because of the way he is. Like, I don't know if I need that much Pat McAfee, but I still like Pat McAfee. Orlovsky piece with his son was awesome. I think I missed that. He started to flip on Pat. Yeah, and let it be known, because I'm not like Steak with this whole bit. You can change your opinion on people. That's totally fine.
Every single fucking day if you want to.
Yeah, I don't know. You know who I'm really starting to get out on? Reeves Trees. Honestly, anytime I see this guy comment, it's about some bullshit. So you're going in the bin for 10 fucking minutes. How about that, buddy? Love to see Jameis Winston more. Dude, great one. Do you think Jameis Winston could get to a point where he's annoying?
Absolutely.
You do.
Yeah, I think that's a sneaky, sharp take. Jameis Winston, too much Jameis Winston could get absolutely annoying as fuck. Jameis Winston is hilarious, but if you think you want to listen to that guy talk all day, every day, I'd say you're absolutely insane.
Yeah.
So my sharp take is that Jameis Winston would get really annoying pretty quick.
Yeah. Fair. Too much of anything is not good. Fair enough. Yep. You think Pat McAfee is a good time and not Kelce? Yeah. Yeah. What do we think about that? I
pretty much that's how I feel. Yes.
I'll give it to you right now. Real life situation. Hey, dude, you want to come get a beer with me and Pat McAfee? Yes. Where are you? I'll be right there. Hey, dude, you want to come get a beer with me and Jason Kelce?
Yes, immediately.
You?
Yes to both. You gotta do it. No, I get what you're saying.
Come on.
I'm fucking with you.
Okay, but give me an honest answer.
Pat McAfee, easily.
Okay, but like, you say yes to everything. You said yes to fucking 5 green tea shots at the bar one time, even though you didn't want 4 of them. So you're the wrong guy to ask. Yeah, Kelce is annoying. Jameis needs to get into media and get off the football field. Fuck that. Did you see him against the Lions?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is he the best backup quarterback in the NFL right now?
Yeah. My problem is these networks have so many people that play the sport year round and use some random personality to try and dive ratings. Yeah, but sometimes using just a former player is the easy route to go, and it doesn't always necessarily work out. All right, we could start getting into a little bit of a recap. Steak, was there anything else that we wanted to touch on? I think those were the 2 biggest things taking up our feed.
That's it.
Yeah, maybe JJ McCarthy would be good at media. He might as well start ASAP. Yeah, I found that Tom Brady clip, by the way, and he kept emphasizing how he didn't start his rookie year and how you go from a college program to an NFL franchise. You should not be required to start year one. It takes time to develop and everything like that. But we're not going to bring that.
Most 7th rounders do not start the first year.
Yeah, he was saying college quarterbacks in general.
Every quarterback who has a bad first year gets compared to Tom Brady.
Hey, it's not JJ's fault that he wasn't a 7th rounder. Okay, just putting that out there.
Yeah.
All right. So let's recap last night. It was a short board. It was an ugly board. Let's get into today, and then let's talk our Final Four preview. We only had 3 baseball games yesterday, Steak. I sprayed the fucking board. I don't know if you would believe it or not. April.
I bet every game.
You want to see some shit, brother? You want to see some shit? I don't even know. People call me soft, and I am. 25 bets.
That's actually fucking awesome.
Oh, wait. You know what? It's counting my pending golf wagers. 19.
Doesn't matter. Still awesome.
19 wagers. I was feeling into it. I was like an off day for me, somewhat. I didn't have to run out or anything. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fucking bet on on the Royals. Yeah, I'm going to bet on some fucking golf. Not golf, hockey. I had a great time. Anyways, yesterday, the Taj Bradley pitched for the Minnesota Twins, and he absolutely shoved. Yep. Twins win 5-1. Took the Twins money line. Lime seems short. Cole Reagans did shove. So I got to give him his kudos. I don't know if he hit the K line. I heard Trent was on it and was sweating and bitching.
Don't think so. I don't think it hit.
Taj Bradley pitched very well. He did not get a lot of strikeouts. I think he only had like 2, maybe 3 strikeouts, but he got out of some trouble in the 4th inning. And yeah. So somebody said, it was Phil's, of course. I love Phil Zelli. He said, he was like, I retweeted the Josh Bell. He was like, you're not even going to give the guy credit in chat. I thought it was you.
It was No Doubter Daddy.
Okay, so hold on a minute. I thought you said Josh Bell homered yesterday.
Yeah, I did, but he was the one who was coming in here amped up. I just brought up that guys who homer often on back-to-back days, which I'm excited to talk about today. But No Doubter Daddy came in here and said,
but to be fair, you saying guys homering on back-to-back days is something we have talked about for over a year. That is not new. My point is, you said Josh Bell homered yesterday. So we talked about it, and then No Doubter Daddy came in here and said, Josh Bell. Like, he was like, yes, he was fired up. But I don't think Phil's was saying No Doubter came in here and told us about Josh Bell. And if that happened, I want to say my bad. And thank you.
He came in here and said it was Josh Bell Day.
Okay. No Doubter said it first. Got it. Okay, well then fair enough. My bad, because I want to give credit where it's due. Always. Thank you, No Doubter Daddy, for the call. You rewatched it last night. Look at DJ 1029. The guy's got fucking commitment. I love that. It was always the Twins. Josh Bell coming in with a 9th inning home run. The reliever allowed 3 in a row. Hilarious. I did not watch any of the late night baseball games, Steak, but I did not win my wagers. The Braves beat the shit out of the Diamondbacks, 17-2. What's that?
Over. Nailed that.
You nailed that. Good job. I took Ryan Nelson. God forbid you fucking say his name wrong. Over K's. That did not hit. I think he only had 3. That guy sucks. Reynaldo Lopez pitched a hell of a game. And then the fucking Mets, man. What's up with this team?
I lost
Holy
that.
Shit.
That was a shit wager. They stink. And that was the guy I had. That was the home run hitter I chose, Juan Soto.
What'd he do?
Well, he didn't homer. He homered yesterday. But I want to make sure we get a list of guys that homered yesterday. The only one sticking out to me is Matt Olson. So we'll see if the Braves play today. If they do, I want to talk about him.
Okay. Braves scored like 7 runs on 17 pitches. Oh, my God. Oof. Yep, we have day baseball today. We're going to do a little bit more recap. We're going to talk about day baseball, and then we're going to talk about a Final Four preview. Also, we're going to be doing a Pickett show tonight, 5:30 Eastern. I do have a 4 o'clock in Harlem, so I'm going to try my best to get back in time for it. If we're a little late, we're a little late. We're going to be joined by Snowman. Looking forward to that. I'm going to tell him why Michigan's beating Arizona, and I'm sure he's going to have a hard time accepting it. Let's recap some NBA, Steak.
Sure.
Well, it was always the under in Detroit. I didn't play it because I'm a fucking pussy. Oh, I take it back. It pushed 221. The under pushed. I thought it was 223. And the Detroit Pistons win 113-108. I think
did not play. And because he didn't play, he's eliminated from all awards.
No way.
Yeah.
Well, he wasn't going to win any, was he?
Clutch player of the year he was up for.
Oh, I have clutch player of the year. Is Jaylen Brown or Devin Booker in that?
I have absolutely no idea.
Yeah, I don't know how it works.
Someone in the chat will, though.
Okay. It was 224 and a drop because Ant being out. Damn it. Okay. Charlotte and Phoenix. The Suns were my fucking play. 41-33. God. How do the Phoenix Suns score 41 points in the first quarter and then score 19 in the next? How the fuck does that happen? And then they scored 27 and 20. Unbelievable. 2 quarters, they had 20 and 19 points, but they had 41 in the first. How the fuck does that happen?
Hornets put the clamps on, dude. Hornets are not fun to fade. I'm honestly glad you got to experience it one time. I don't fade them much. Matter of fact, I back them most times. The Hornets are no fun to fade. They are a bunch of young kids who are hooping, and they love playing together, and they're not fun to fade. Not fun.
Hooping. Bro doesn't know what regression means. Oh, come on. Regression after 1 quarter? That's not regression. Come on. That's not regression. 1 quarter of 41 points. The next 3 are shit. Come on.
Yeah,
anyways, Anyways, the Lakers and OKC was always OKC. What a fucking read by you. -9 was massive. They won by 43 points. 43 fucking points they won by. I don't think Shai went over his point prop, which was kind of a bummer. Obviously, I'm sure they pulled the starters, but over was 233.
You knew he wasn't going over his point prop when the score in the first quarter was 44-21.
Dumb smooth. Thank you very much. Bro said regression in the same game. LMAO. The Cleveland Cavaliers win, but did not cover the 10.5, 118, 111. And then we had 2 games at night. The Blazers won and covered against the Pelicans as 5.5 point favorites. And this is the one I tweeted about. The Spurs beat the piss out of the Clippers, 118-99. You had Wemby out in this game. The Spurs went from -3.5 to, I believe, the Clippers went to be becoming a 1.5 or 2 point favorite. I mean, we've been talking about this since we've had a microphone and a platform. We were doing it like just automatic plays a couple years ago, and then it kind of tailed off and stopped working as much. But I'm sure some of you guys are probably still paying attention to it. But buying the bad news on a player being out and the spread becoming inflated, and those guys that are on that team stepping up, and it makes so much sense for a team like the Spurs. You've got an alien in Wembanyama, and he's not there, and everybody on that team is like, listen, we want to make sure that people know we're not just Wemby.
They're also really good.
Oh, they're a great team.
So
yeah.
That helps. They're really good.
But that's your time to make sure people are aware you are the San Antonio Spurs are not just Wembanyama. They are a great team. And this is how they remind them.
Spread in the Pistons game after they announced Ant out?
5.5.
5.5.
And they covered.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that went 2-0 yesterday with 2 of the biggest stars in the NBA out.
Yep. And then just a very, very quick recap in hockey. The Canadians stay hot. They beat the Rangers. The Red Wings beat the Flyers. That was a tight game. I had the under 6 there. It pushed, unfortunately. The Lightning beat the piss out of the Penguins. Carolina beat the Blue Jackets. Sneaky. Another Florida Panthers. Big dog play, plus 145. Had that one. It was always the Senators. We talked about that. Steak, when you hopped off, we talked about the board. There were like 14 games in hockey. Weird. Wrong team favored. Weird line. Had to play it. Also, I like the Devils. Kind of a similar situation. They won 7-3. The Wild beat up Vancouver. Dallas shut out the Jets 3-0. Edmonton took them on the puck line 3-1. Bang. Shit wager for me was the Flames. Tried to get nasty with that one. Utah beat the Kraken 6-2. That was what they called a Malinsky special. Seattle just got back from a 6-game road trip. First game fall flat at home. Sharks, Leafs, under. And then the Predators. I almost took the Kings. I did not. The Predators beat the Kings, which is a very, very heated battle there for the last wild card spot in the West. All right. We have some day baseball. It is 10:46. We have hella time. By the way, did you play Bobby Mack?
Sure did. How's he doing?
He's plus 190 live to win this tournament. He is 10 under, motherfucker. So you're looking damn good. Steak the fucking golf sharp. All right, everybody, lock in. Get your books out.
Wait. I think you owe me a story. Didn't you say there was a funny story you're going to tell?
Oh, yeah. Let's do that real quick. So something that happened to me the other day, and I meant to bring it up on stream yesterday, and I totally fucking forgot. So I went to the butcher shop. I've been locking in. I've been cooking. I've been eating healthier since I got back from DC. I had fish last night, tile fish. Love tile fish. Somebody said, I had never seen a fish that looked like that. Yeah, motherfucker. It fell apart when I took it out of the pan. Give me a break. But the night before, I had skirt steak. So I got a great butcher shop. It's my new butcher shop. The old butcher shop, I feel kind of bad. It's like, have you ever left a barber? Like you had a barber and then you found a new barber and you feel like you're kind of like
only because he moved.
Oh, well, then that's fair. Well, anyways, I feel bad.
He's my buddy.
So this new butcher shop is great. I love it. I think the meat's better. Like the people are great at both, but the meat's a little bit better. Anyways, I walk in there and I'm just craving skirt steak, and I've never seen skirt steak there before. So I walk up to the butcher shop and I ask the person. There's always people that help you. You know, you can tip them and everything. Guys, like, can I get you anything? Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And I was like, I'm looking around. I don't see. I was like, you guys have skirt steak? And he's like, actually, we just got some in. I was like, you're fucking kidding me. That's great. He's like, I'll go to the back. How much do you want? And I was like, I don't know, enough for 2 people, pound, whatever. He's all right, I got you. So he goes back, and then this butcher shop is crazy. Like I've walked in there and there's literally like a goat head just sitting on the table, like skin. It's like fucked up. You see like the eyeballs and everything. So anyways, the butcher shop is open, like an open kitchen. They come out with the meat and they cut it right there. So this guy takes out this big skirt steak. You know, it's thin, it's rolled up. He unrolls it. It's like covered in fat. I've never seen that before. And so, he's got to like get in there with the knife. He's cutting all this fat off and shit. And I'm like, damn, this is good. And my wife loves skirt steak. She doesn't know that I'm getting this for dinner. So I pop my phone out and I start videoing the guy cutting the meat. This lady works there. As soon as I pop my phone out, pops her head around the corner like a fucking Key and Peele skit, like this. And hits me with a, hey, partner. That's what she said to me. She goes, hey, partner, people prefer to be asked before you videotape them. I don't know if she said tape, but before you video them. And I'm just holding my phone. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, it's not, it's nice to ask somebody for their permission if you can video them or take pictures of them. That's what she said to me. Now, hold on. I'm a nice guy. I try to play devil's advocate. I'm like, okay. Like, I was like, I'm sorry. I'm literally just videoing to send my wife to be like, this is what's for dinner tonight. I'm not doing anything weird. I'm not like sitting there freaking got my hand in my pants with my other hand or anything. But she's like, yeah, sometimes people come in and they'll just video for no reason or whatever. Did I do something wrong?
Okay, I have some questions. Mostly, there's just no way I'm going to agree with her. But I just want to ask, were you like videotaping the meat only, or was his whole face in it?
The whole thing. I'm far away, so so
his whole body's in it. You can see it.
Yes.
Do you still have the video?
I don't know. Actually,
it would be fun for everybody to watch. Thank you. Got to see this fucking video. I got to see what this fucking butcher looks like. Maybe we'll even be able to hear her before it. Did you get startled and immediately?
Hell yeah, I got startled. I was like, well, first of all, how many times do you get hit with a hey partner?
Not often. This sounds like a New York person. Hey partner is a threat. Yeah, I feel like she was challenging you to a duel.
Okay, well, it's literally 3 seconds because I'm not kidding. Like, as soon as I got the fucking video out, you can't hear her. Your head.
Let's see it.
But this is what I was videoing. So, like, I mean, this like I just zoomed in. He's just cutting meat.
There's just no shot that that's okay.
Okay, but like, I do kind of see what she's saying. It is weird to just go and like video random people. But like, if you're doing something like, cutting up meat or something like good, high quality meat, quit filming and live in the moment is actually fucking hilarious. Did I do anything wrong?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think if I'm paying for this meat, I can film it getting cut. It's my meat.
Dude, I was so startled by that. I couldn't believe it. I was like legit shook. Fucking hit me with a hey partner. 3 seconds I got to record of that guy fucking doom. Hey partner, you're not wrong. You're not also right. Yeah. Like, I get it. But also at the same time, like, it was kind of crazy to come at somebody for that. What if you were Mr. Beast and could change your life? I don't even know what that means.
I was going to give you $1 million, but since you acted like a bitch, nothing for you.
Dude, great question. I'll tell you what, man. Like Buddy getting like, Bud. Like
Bud is crazy.
Bud is worse than Buddy. Getting hey partnered was nuts. Hey partner?
Hey partner's crazy.
That was, dude, it was weird.
Was this in Brooklyn?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I was shook. I really was. I was very shook for like a couple hours after it happened. I was like, man, I can't believe I just got fucking hey partnered. Anyways, we can was that interaction like worth even explaining?
No, it's a good story. I like the story.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's it's not like groundbreaking, but it was just so random. I just got a DM from AGP. Adam's Got Pics just sent me something. I got to tell you, I have a hard time clicking any links in my DMs. I'm sorry, guys. There's just been so many people that have
Is
sent
he asking you to vote for him for this influencer
He's
contest?
not asking me anything. He just sent me a link for like homers or something, only home runs. Like I just don't even, I don't click anything.
So you didn't click it?
No.
I'm going to click it.
Okay. All right. Have fun.
Dude, I trust AGP with my life, dude.
You fucking trust everybody. It's unbelievable.
I knew you were going to say that.
You do. You trust everybody. It's crazy. Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals.
Okay, I'm clicking the link. I'm clicking the link.
Dude, that is exactly what happened. The funniest part is that the video is only 3 seconds, which means he got so shook by the hate partner immediately. I don't understand what he's doing. You click the link on your phone. You think that means that you have a virus on your computer? Look at you giggling. You think you're so funny. You think you're so funny. That was a dad joke. That was good. That was like
a dad joke.
You just peekabooed me.
Yeah, that was such a dad joke. As I was doing it, I'm like, man, I'm having a good fucking time.
Yeah. I got distracted because Tim said something that was really spot on.
I know how dads feel when their kids say, I'm hungry, and they say, hey, hungry, I'm steak. Dad jokes are awesome, dude.
I don't think this is a dad joke, but I remember, when did you start going to school? High school?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think that this happened in high school. I think it happened probably in middle school, but it was the first time when you'd be like, can I go to the bathroom? And the teacher would say, I don't know. Can you? Pretty good.
Yeah. I didn't have that cute of interactions with my teachers.
Well, I know, because you're in high school. Nobody does that in high school. It might have been like 5th grade, which is actually, I guess that's elementary school, but I know I did get distracted. That was too bad. Yeah. You know what I'm saying, Alex? That one hit you. It's like, God damn it. Just let me go to the bathroom.
Teacher said that to me. I piss right there.
Yeah. You're a bad kid. You probably actually would do that. You're a bad kid. I would hate to be your fucking teacher. I'll tell you that. You and Biev. Oh my God. If I had a classroom with kids like you and fucking Biev in it.
This is why T-Bone is my burner.
All fun and games until I shit myself standing. Did you ever sleep in class?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, dude. I was because I stayed up late playing video games. I would sleep. I would pretend like I was reading like this. And in Spanish class, my name was Nestor. So all the time I would just hear, Nestor. Like it was my turn to read something and I would pop up. So then my Spanish teacher made me stand up in class. I couldn't sit down.
Yeah, I would sleep in French and I was Jacques.
You were Jacques?
Yeah. Nestor is crazy, bro. How the fuck did you become Nestor?
I picked it. My assistant soccer coach at the time was Nestor, and I thought, I don't know, man. I at that time in my life, I thought Nestor was just a hilarious name.
It's still pretty great.
Yeah, Nestor is really funny. It's just I just don't even know where that originates from. Nestor. Anyways, we do have to start talking some sports.
Yeah, we do.
PP Guru 559 has a 3-stream streak. He says, hey, hungry, I'm dad. That is very good. IJ Dawn with a new follow. Ruby May 12 a new follow. T Crizzy with a 5-stream streak. And Alex says, any new duck videos? No, the ducks are really nowhere to be found in Nueva York. Unfortunately, there's that's an Orlando thing. I missed the ducks.
You want me to go see him for you?
Well, how are you going to treat them?
I'm going to give him bread.
You should not. I don't care if you give the ducks bread. I'm just stating that it's not something you should do upon further research. But yeah, go see him with me. Mallards, whatever. I know. I have that annoying fucking friend. You know, Tony. I don't know if Tony's watching the show right now, but I sent a picture of like a beautiful batch of ducks to the group chat one time. He's like, those were mallards. I'm like, don't be the fucking guy in the group chat that calls ducks mallards. All right.
The only way that could be worse is if he said, hey, partner, those are mallards.
Dude, hey partner fucked me up. God damn.
That would ruin a day. That would ruin a week.
I'll tell you right now, this is like, not to get like TMI, like my parents went through a really like bad divorce for a couple of years. And, I was like young and you play video games, you start smoking weed, whatever. I might be more shook in life from getting hey partnered by that fucking lady at the butcher shop than
your parents divorced?
than my family being torn apart.
Does your dad listen to this show?
I don't know. Occasionally, maybe. Yeah.
I don't think I'm going to offend him when I say this because he's great. But I met your dad obviously later in life, and let me just tell you, he was peak divorce dad. He was like, if you put divorced dad in the dictionary, it was your father visiting us at the bar.
Well, that's why I never had any animosity. I'm a very understanding guy. You have to be in life. And I put myself in my dad's shoes. I was like, if you're with someone back then, that's what people did. They got married. They had kids young. Yeah, because there's no fucking internet. The only way you meet people is if you go to the supermarket. You don't have fucking Instagram. You know what I mean? I'm serious. So like, he was with my mom when they were teenagers. He's 30 years old. He starts making some money and he wanted to have a little fun. Listen, did he go about it the right way? No, absolutely not. But it's like, I don't get me started on a conversation about monogamy, by the way. Okay. Because
I don't think I will. I don't think I will. And Con Knipple can't find out you feel that way.
Yeah, it's okay. Anyways.
It would ruin the way Con Knipple thinks about you.
That's unfortunate. Anyways, where were we? We should start talking about baseball.
I agree.
I love money habits, dude. I don't even know what the word monogamy. Dude, Snowman says some shit once a stream where I'm just like, the fuck does that guy have that word in his arsenal? You know?
It's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. He says something once a stream like, oh, I'm not smart enough to be here.
Yeah.
New stream to watch.
I like smart people, even though, people, I think sometimes people have this misunderstanding of where I'm like, oh, you don't like nerds and blah, blah, blah. You don't like analytics. I love them. I wish I was smarter. That is like a superpower I wish I had where I just knew like a ton of big words.
Me too.
I would big word the fuck out of people. I would big word you to where you would probably sit there and go like, you would do this. You'd go having to like think like, damn, what does that mean? Yeah. And then it's kind of like Lasange, but different.
Yeah.
Anyways, the Dodgers and the Nationals are playing. Whoop-de-fucking-do. The Dodgers are minus 275 to win a baseball game. Total is 9.5. Let's see who's pitching today on the bumps for these teams. Do you have Ballpark Pal up?
Yeah, it looks like Sheehan and Mikolas both had rough first starts.
Yeah, you know what's unfortunate? Miles Mikolas looks like a dude, but he's just not very good. If you judge books by their cover, you're like, oh yeah, Miles Mikolas is could be like a modern day Randy Johnson. Nope. 0-1, 7.2 ERA. Sheehan, 10.8 ERA. Goodness gracious. What's up with my guy James Wood? Could James Wood do something today? Oh my goodness gracious. He's batting 111.
So Ballpark Pal likes the Dodgers to be the highest scoring team in the MLB today, which is not surprising.
No.
It also has this being one of the highest scoring games, and the Nationals putting up their fair share of runs. The Nationals are feisty. I do have a question about hot dudes.
Yeah.
Freddie Freeman hit a home run in the 9th inning of their last game. It wasn't yesterday, though. It was 2 days ago because they didn't play yesterday. Does that play into the hot dudes? Because we need a list of hot dudes. There's not going to be that many since there was only 3 games yesterday.
Well, if you're so fucking adamant that streaks from last season continue on to this season, I'm shocked that you would even have to ask if 1 day off means that it doesn't count for somebody.
So Freddie Freeman, hot dude.
Well, if you want my honest opinion, not really, but let's look at the scope of work here. Well, he's got back-to-back games with a hit, 1 for 4, 1 for 4. One of them was a home run, but I don't think it means he's a hot dude.
Yeah. But to be fair, we're just looking for a guy who homered in his last game. That's it. He's not the hot dude.
No. This is good. I'm glad you're asking this question. No, there's 2 separate things, Steak.
Exactly. No, I agree. It's 2 separate things. Hot dudes and dudes who homered in their last game. It's
correct. Yes. Correct. Hot dudes, and I wrote an article on the Book It Sports website yesterday, by the way. You should go check it out. There are hot dudes who are hitting 2 for 4, 3 for 5, 1 for 3, consistently. Those are hot dudes. But if a guy home runs,
article.
What?
I would never read that article.
Why?
I'm not going to do it. Just keep going.
I read your articles. They're fucking 6 sentences, and so I literally can read. I don't even have to wait. I don't even have to take a shit. I can piss and read your articles. articles. Yeah. Good preview on the Final Four, by the way. Looking forward to hearing what you have to say.
Thank you.
No, but a guy that home runs is a candidate for a home run hitter the following day because we are just looking for back-to-back guys. Let's go to Krabs says bet the over. Good morning, Krabs, by the way. Good to see you in here. Jeff Sunday glazes Bobby Mack an immediate bogey. That is crazy how often that happens.
Oh, God, dude.
Sorry.
Anyways, Con Knipple just went to the bench. So before, when you were talking about monogamy, were you saying you'd be into swinging?
No,
not into swinging, just not monogamous, like an agreed sort of thing.
I think that there's no secret. The divorce rate is very high.
Yes.
A lot of the reasons marriages have issues stem from the sexual aspect.
Mm-hmm.
You have sex with the same person, and as human beings, you start to have desires to have sex with somebody else. You give into temptation. And what did you just do? You fucked up your marriage. You call it an affair, right? Boom. You have a divorce. You go to court. If you have kids, then you got to deal with that. It's a nightmare. It is an absolute nightmare. All I'm saying is this is the way that society has normalized itself for relationships. Somebody said, Little Shoot 'em Up was like, what's the right way? I don't know. I don't know what the right way is. But I'll tell you right now, if there was maybe some understanding, we call it hall passes every now and then, you're out of town, no exchanging phone numbers, don't even get your names, whatever. Cool.
Do you tell them about it? Or is
yes.
it like
oh yeah. No, it's got to be, you got to be on. Well, maybe, I don't know. Everybody can be a little bit different. But just so I'm clear, this isn't a crazy concept. There are, I think it's called polygamous. There are people who do this. They have multiple wives because the whole reason is they want to fuck multiple people.
Those wives then fuck who they want in that situation? Not in your scenario.
That's a good question. That's a good question. I don't know. But I want to be clear. Most guys are unfair. Most guys. I got this comment. Oh my God. These people think they're so cool. They're such fucking losers. When my wife went to a strip club at 5 a.m. on Vegas, I will go to strip clubs. If I can go to strip clubs, my wife can go to strip clubs. I'm not going to say I can do it, but no, you can't do it because you're the fucking female and I'm the man, bruh. I know guys like that in real life who think that way. Yeah. It's unfair. I'm a fair guy. You know what I mean? So I understand what you're saying. I don't think that's how polygamy works. I think the wives can only fuck the husband, but the husband.
So that doesn't work. That doesn't work.
It doesn't work. Yeah. I understand. I don't have the answer. I don't have the answer. All I'm saying is like what Little Shoot 'em Up said. There might be a better way we could have gone about this, but it's too late. It's too late. I have signed up.
You don't want to go to a party and be like, you go fuck Chad, I'll fuck Brittany.
No.
Separate things.
100%. 100. I have zero desire to swing. Zero.
Okay. That's what I needed answered. We can go on to the Cardinals and Tigers.
Okay. No. Wait, do we want to go on to the Cardinals and Tigers? I was going to tell you I kind of like James Wood today and see what people thought about that.
I think I don't like fading the Nationals at this exact moment. They are coming off a heartbreaking loss to the Phillies in a game they should have won, but they're feisty motherfuckers. I know they have no pitching. I know Krabs said Mikolas is trash, which I think that's pretty evident, but I don't want to fade him.
It's the first game at home for the Nationals. Is Krabs going to this game? No, he's not going to this game, right? But he is going to a game in Nationals Park soon, right?
They're going on a trip. Nationals, Orioles, and Yankees. I'm pretty sure this week.
Oh yeah, they're going to be in New York. We talked to Goots about this. They're going to be in New York on like Monday or something. We'll have to get a beer or something.
Yes. He's saying if you want to back the Nats, back the over. I think that makes perfect sense.
Going to Cardinals Nats on Wednesday. Got you. I feel like it's kind of Nats and Krabs. I am sorry for this. I did give your boy Joey Weimer a shout out in that article yesterday. Guy's batting out of his mind. It would be a very Nats thing to be what you just said, scrappy, and then come home in your home opener and lose 9-1 to the Dodgers.
Yeah, but everyone's expecting that.
Plays that everyone's expecting happen.
I'm just telling you, you're very right. Actually, in baseball, they happen more often than they don't. So no No hate if you like the Dodgers today.
Okay.
The only look I would have in this game would be the over.
Sure. I don't disagree. But you talk about things everybody's expecting. You got a pitcher with a 7 ERA and a pitcher with a 10 ERA. Is that not more obvious than the Dodgers -1.5?
Yeah, fair point. Very fair point.
Let's look at the picket splits real quick.
No, that's a fair point. Everyone's going to be on the over.
Everyone's on both. Everyone's on the Dodgers. Everyone's on the over. Okay. Let's go on to a more competitive game. Brian C2424. I like having Brian C around. He says W Steak, W Jeff, 5-stream streak. Good to see you. And on that note, is there a BTL today?
I think so.
Okay. Screams Nerfy, or does it scream? Yeah. You know, I had a guy hit me up, by the way. I love seeing old faces, you know, because we've been doing this a long time. I had a bunch of people I used to chat with often, be in the streams that you don't really see that much anymore. I know they're lurking, some of them. Some of them probably gave up gambling. Some of them probably don't like me anymore, and that's totally fine. But this guy hit me up. Edmund. If you're in here, Edmund, he hit me up. I haven't heard from this guy in a very, very long time. Let's see. 2025. Yes, over a year. He said contrarian nerfies are hitting this season. Steak, you hear that?
Yeah.
Contrarian nerfies. He said a couple years ago, I chirped you for a contrarian MLB play. You faded a top 5 pitcher and it hit. Contrarian has made and saved a lot of money for me since then, with a thumbs up. Thanks, Edmund. Appreciate that.
What the Nationals Dodgers looks like a seriously contrarian nerfy.
That's why I brought that up, because
you did. Yeah, we're very much on the same page then.
Yeah. Okay. I have had horrible luck with nerfies and yerfies, so I don't know. I'll probably pass, but let's move on to the Cardinals and Tigers, like you had mentioned a few minutes ago. Framber Valdez going his second time around against, is this Max McGreevy?
Yeah.
Max McGreevy is a golfer. Michael McGreevy, Framber has a 1.5 ERA. This is let's see. Tigers -174 on the blue book, total 7.5 over juice. So this is going to be about an 8 total here. I don't know, Steak. What do you think about this one? Tigers home opener and the St. Louis Cardinals first game on the road. Any thoughts?
So I want to line up the downfall of the St. Louis Cardinals because I do think they're not 4-2 start good, and I think they're going to finish under 500, and I think they'll fall off. I don't know that this seems like the place to do it.
Really?
Worries me a little bit, yeah. I know McGreevy was good in his first start. Looks like Framber Valdez was pretty solid in his first start too. Under 7.5 or 8 at some places. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's a spot to fade the Cards. But then again, pretty respectful line for Detroit, right? Like the line's thick.
Well, here's what I wonder. How the Tigers are a good team. The Cardinals are not, even though they're 4-2. They're in the eyes of the odds makers, there's only so much overreaction. I think that the Tigers are going to be a team that gets line respect. And also, Framber Valdez is a really good pitcher. Let us not forget. Yeah. He's no Scooble. So I don't think this line is fat, as the kids would say. I think it's either right where it should be or it's a little short. Because who the fuck is Michael McGreevy? Is this guy anybody? Oh, well, he's already pitched. He said brilliant. Oh, it's against fucking Rays. Go figure. Oh my God, he threw a no-hitter. 6 innings, no hit, 2 walks, 5 Ks. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm with you then, Risings. The only thing that would speak to me in this would be an under. Under and a nerfy. You're nerfy in the first 2 games.
25-year-old pitcher. So what I was doing a couple years ago when I did have a very, very good run in MLB was backing guys off of disaster classes, fading guys off of master classes. A little early in the season, we don't have any sample sizes because what I'd like to do is go back and be like, oh, after this guy just threw 6 innings with no hits, then he allowed 7 through 3 innings. You know what I mean? So what I would do, Steak, is I would bet McGreevy over hits allowed or something like that, or over ERA.
Yes.
I love pitcher props. I don't know what to do here. You like the under?
I like the under.
Okay. You've been pretty good sharp with your totals. Somebody said they like the Cardinals first 5. The only thing I want to look McKiffin said that. McKiffin's a sharp dude. The only thing I want to look at, and then we can move on. Fromber did get hit at San Diego. He got hit 7 times in 6 innings. Only 1 walk, 5 Ks. But I do want to look real quick. How does this lineup do against him? They don't have a lot of familiarity. Ramon Urias, 3 for 11. Jordan Walker, 2 for 4. Yohel Pozo, fun name, 1 for 3. That's it. That's it. So, yeah, I think I'm good. I'm nothing really there. Ooh, the Yankees make their home opener. Damn it, if I didn't have some appointments, I would like to go to this game. What's that?
Sneaky fun. You should go.
I can't. I got to work, but I won't be too far, actually. Oh, I got to come back for the Pickett show. Will Warren, good young pitcher. I do like this Yankees team. I wrote about it. It's my favorite win total over the season. I don't want to cash it just yet, but they are 5-1, so you may as well cash it. Yuri Perez, he had a 3.86 ERA this year. Will Warren's got a 2 ERA. Both guys have no decisions. And the Yankees in this game are about a -170 favorite against the 5-1 Fish. Man, the Marlins are who I wish the Rays were. Yeah, I'll say it. Total at 7.5 in this game. Yankees, home opener, 5-1 off their 6-game road trip on the West Coast. The Marlins, first game on the road. You want a weather report in New York? It's cloudy. It's gray. It's 50 degrees, but it is going up to 65 today. Could this be a contrarian over, or is this a low total?
Like, I want to say it's a low total, but pretty solid pitchers. Not aces, but Yuri Perez gets love, and then Will Warren does too, right?
I think Will Warren is fairly respected. I mean, yeah. What is he, like the third guy in their rotation?
Yeah, it's 4th. No, 3rd.
Well, I know there's injuries, but right now it's Fried, Schlittler, Warren, 3 for now. Though Knicks fan says 4. Who's the next guy? He was a stud. I like him. Yeah. Knicks fan, who's the other guy that comes right after? I don't know why the name is escaping me. I like their pitchers.
Yuri Perez gave up 2 homers in his start in 7 innings, but he wasn't awful. He had 8 Ks too.
Oh, Withers. Okay. Will Warren, 26, by the way. And he pitched against the Giants. 83 pitches through 4 1/3 it's not great. On 2 walks, 3 Ks, 5 hits. The Marlins seen this guy? Ooh, the Marlins have not seen this guy before. This might be the Nerfy. Is it a little chalky?
If it is, it's okay.
Giancarlo, 2 for 4. Then here's a hot guy. 2 for 4 with an RBI against him, but there's not a lot of familiarity against Yuri Perez. What do we think of Yuri Perez, chat? 22 years old. Guy's a fucking stud, isn't he? Stanton, he's been 2 for 4 in every game he's played. He had the last day off in Seattle. So, bro's going to show.
I feel like there's just not a soul who's going to be betting the Marlins today.
Really?
I really don't think so.
But people like Yuri Perez.
People like the way the Yankees have started better, I think.
That's a very good point.
Show me some Pickett splits. This would be an interesting one to see Pickett splits.
Yeah, you're right. Let's take a look. By the way, while we're on the topic, download Pickett, sync your sports books, track your wagers. Also, fucking line shop. God, I love it for line shopping.
Pickett rocks.
Pickett does rock. All right, here are the splits. You're fucking pretty on point, brother.
Mm-hmm. Is that all the money on the over too? Nope. That was Yankees run line. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not too fucking cool to take the Marlins here. In the Yankees home opener, I think I'd probably fuck around and do that. That's a pretty, yeah. And you know what? It's like, it's contrarian, but it's also not that contrarian because the Marlins are a good ball club. Yeah, but nobody gives a shit that they beat up on my White Sox. How's it feel saying that? My White Sox? Yeah. Feels okay. I mean, I just what I needed in my life, another loser fucking franchise to root for. Yeah, good job. It's not like you're to blame for that or anything. Yeah, Gators, White Sox, Magic is just hilarious. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you pick the White Sox as being your favorite baseball team, you want to get laughed at. So make me a bicycle clown.
Jay Gucci 323 gave out a sub bank 7 minutes ago. Thank you very much, Jay Gucci. Appreciate the subs, the follows. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you like and sub, All right, Toronto. Oh, speaking of your White Sox, baby, we got a fucking Dylan Cease revenge game. Hey, I know a bet I'm going to make. I'm going to buy high. I want Dylan Cease to lead the league in strikeouts.
Okay.
That's what I want.
He's going to get absolutely fucked up today.
Well, what I was going to tell you is this line makes me think it might be the White Sox.
It's always the White Sox.
The Blue Jays are minus 200 on the money line. Minus 1.5 is minus 115. Total in this one is very low.
They just lost 2 out of 3 to the Rockies.
Right. Obvious bounce back series, huh?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Sean Burke is 0-1 with a 6.75 ERA. Cease absolutely shoved in his first game. He's a righty. I mean, what do you want to do here?
Well, I'm taking the White Sox.
You're just going to bet the White Sox every game?
Every single game.
All right, so there's no point in even having a conversation about it.
Well, what about the total? Anything interest you about the total?
Ooh, good question. The
kind of low. I know Cease gets low, but kind of low.
7.5.
White Sox give up 70,000 runs a game.
I think the White Sox plus 1.5 is the play, Steak.
The White Sox gave up 37 runs in 4 games. Who the fuck's taking the under?
Dude, you're right. Also, there's no weather really in play. 7-mile-an-hour winds. That's not enough to really affect anything.
Murphy alert. Murphy
You're
alert.
Right. You're right. And you know what else this means? Dylan Cease is going to fucking shove.
Yeah, Dylan Cease might shove. But you know what else it means? Sean Burke is going to shove. Even though it doesn't show me Sean Burke, just so you know. It shows me G. Taylor.
Oh, okay. 5 1/3, 90 pitches, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 2 walks, 12 Ks for Dylan Cease. I think we go right back to him.
Timbo, something's it's starting to feel that way.
Well, you nailed the over in the day after Dinger Tuesday. The salami hit on that one. There was a couple your fees. They are not all going to hit today. Okay. Grant Taylor.
Okay, but do you like the ones I brought up? Yay, lads. Hold on. Blue Jays, White Sox. I only said a few, to be fair. Dodgers, Nationals, and Cardinals, Tigers. Those are the only 3 I've said so far. So do you like those?
Do you think I'm being kind of an idiot if I want to go with Dylan Cease over outs? You can get 17.5 at a plus price. So that's 6 innings of work. He went 5 1/3 last time. What do you think about that?
No, totally fine with it. Anyway, you want to back Dylan Cease, I'm fine. You're going to get your day ruined by the bats of the Chicago White Sox, but I don't care. And honestly, I'll probably enjoy it.
Well, I actually like the White Sox plus 1.5 as well. I think Cease is going to pitch.
You're getting a little too cute potentially.
Okay. I mean, the Blue Jays are 4-2, but I don't mind them. Now, that is a regression candidate. That's how that works a little bit after a season of work, not 1 quarter. But I would fade the Blue Jays. I would fade them. Okay. Obvious bounce back spot. All right, talk about another obvious bounce back. Let's go to 2:10 p.m. Eastern Standard in Boston. Red Sox minus 120 with Sonny Gray pitching against Michael King. I am such a Michael King guy. I didn't bet on Michael King.
He had a really good first start, right?
Yeah, he did. I think I talked about taking the opposing team first 5 team total under and didn't do it. Sonny Gray. How old is Sonny Gray now? He's 36. I'm sick of this guy. Honestly, I'm sick of Sonny Gray. Not buying it on Sonny
Things Gray. You know how my head was turning, and I'll wait till we get to the end of this slate. But remember when we were like, oh, Skeens is pitching on the same day as Skubal, Chris Sale. Remember, and we were like, we take the salami over. I got news for you, buddy. This salami under starting to speak to me.
Dude, I like it.
Yeah, I like a lot of unders today.
Remember what I said? We want to be the salami guys. Can you make?
Yeah, but you got to be more into it,
dude. Go fuck yourself. Being more into it. You tweeted the play and said 100 of this is yours. Go retweet and tell everybody. I'm not cucking. Okay, I'm not being a cuck. Why don't you? We have the Sunday steak special. We have the Sunday steak fucking sluggers. Why don't you just make it an us thing?
Okay, sounds good. So I'll put 200 on it. I'll put your 100 from the other day on it. So 100 each, right?
Yep.
Okay, and then I'm going to send it to you. You're going to post it. How about that? That's the opposite of cucking.
Sure. And I'll say,
let's see, what time's the first game at today?
I'll say, here's my 2-unit salami play.
Perfect.
If Steak wants any of this, he's gonna have
to. Dude, I'd watch you from the chair all day long. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, partner, let's bet the grand salami.
1:05 p.m. Thank you, yay lads. I am ready. We are locked in. We will post it after the stream. Yeah. Grand salami under, and I do like a lot of Nerfy. Sue me.
No. I see no reason to sue you. I kind of agree with you. Sonny Gray, I don't like the under in this game necessarily. I am a Michael King guy. I think I just want to bet the Padres.
Yeah, I'm okay with you want to bet the Padres. I said that the last game for the Red Sox was a must win, and they didn't win, so now I'm completely out on them. I'm writing them off on April 3rd at 1-5. I here pronounce the Boston Red Sox dead.
Okay. All right. I'm good with that. Sonny Gray, or I'm sorry, not Sonny Gray. Michael King. I did just want to check something real quick. 30 years old. I think he came from the Yankees too, so he's familiar with Boston, right? Let's see what the lineup does against him. Duran 3 for 8, Brayu 3 for 5. A couple guys hit him pretty well. A couple guys don't.
Is fucking Roman Anthony out of the lineup again?
Looks like he's in. He's 0 for 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Remember when Roman had 3 hits in the first game? Yep. Okay. Let's move on. What do we have next here, ladies and gentlemen? We have the
good one.
Texas Rangers at home against the Cincinnati Reds. They got Brady Singer on the bump today. Mackenzie Gore-Shore, former Nationals legend. I like Mackenzie Gore. I wonder what the Nationals got in return for Mackenzie Gore, or did they just sign him on free agency, or did they trade him? I don't know what happened, but I'm a fan of this kid. 1-0, 3.38 ERA. I can't tell you that I'm going to be running around fading him a lot this season. However, I don't know that I'd mind doing it today. He's a lefty, and a couple of bats in this lineup that are righties. McLean, Ellie's a switch hitter. Sal Stewart, Spencer Steer, Tyler Stevenson, Cabrian Hayes.
Hate to say it, man. Hate to be the guy who keeps saying it. Another nasty under.
I'll tell you what. He faced 14 right-handed batters, and they got no hits. Jesus. Well, maybe he's not a reverse split guy. Well, typically in his career, I don't know. Maybe I'm off there. No, it's pretty even. All right, throw that out the window. Thank you, RotoWire, for the data. Rangers traded 4 prospects. Okay. You like the under in this one?
Yeah, I kind of do. It's nasty. I think I need to leave the Rangers alone instead of trying to fade him, even though I kind of want to do it again. I kind of want to bet the Reds.
You kind of want to bet the Reds?
Kind of, yeah.
I sort of do too. Yeah, actually, you know what? I think I'm going to do it. Also, you know what I want to do? I keep talking to you about this, and we talked about it a little bit in college basketball, but we never did it. I want to locate an underdog, and I want to take them not only to win, but I almost want to ladder an underdog.
You want to take an alternate run line.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more than fair.
You know, you can get, let's see, what are the Reds right now according to Pickett? Cincinnati, the best price on the blue book at plus 146. So if you were to take them to win, there's a good chance they can also win by more than one run. So if you take that for, I don't know, half a unit, and then 0.25 units on a minus 1.5 at plus 250, even if they lose by 1, you're still making money. Or win by 1.
I'm 100% with you. Also, real quick, I don't know if you said it, Kevin D, 120 stream streak. That's a big numbers. You did?
I did not.
W Kevin D, and then Jay Gucci 323 gave out a sub. Thank you, Gabe.
I did say that.
Jay Gucci, we appreciate you.
WJ Gucci. All right, we're in on the Reds. Maybe the Reds will be my dog of the day.
Cool. I'm with
you know what? I'm still in your bitch. You're not a dog of the day guy anymore. I'm in a dog of the day in MLB.
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
Yep. Cubs. Horton Hears a Who against Cantillo. I don't know. Anyways, Cleveland at home opener. They're 4-3 on the year. The Cubs are 3-3, total at 7.5. I have a feeling you're going to tell me you like the under, but this one might make a little bit more sense. Joey Cantillo's got a 4.9 ERA, but Cade Horton had a good showing. 1-0 with a 2.84 ERA. Any thoughts on this one?
How about this, man? How about this? I think I'm done trying to disrespect the Cleveland Guardians.
When did you even start?
I just feel like every year you kind of think like they're just not going to be good, and they always are better than you think. And they won a series against the Dodgers, and they opened up the year against the Mariners, at the Mariners and at the Dodgers. What's a harder way to start your year than at the Mariners and at the Dodgers? That's brutal. Now you get to go home and play the Cubs, man. The Cubs just lost a series to the Angels. And did they lose to the Nationals? They did, right? Or they split with the Nationals. Was that a 4-game series?
No, I think they lost a series to the Nationals.
I just think the Cubs might just be mid. I don't think they're bad. I just think they might be mid. Kind of want to take the Guards here, man.
And even if they're not, here's something to add to that, because I kind of like where your head's at. There's something about like hyped up teams in the offseason getting out to slow starts. We're seeing it with the Red Sox. We're seeing it with the Pirates. Why not the Cubs?
Yeah. And there's also something about the culture of the Cleveland Guardians just being a tough, hard-nosed fucking baseball team.
Yeah. Drives me insane, but it is true. Okay. You know what? I got to take some notes. I like where your head's at, Steak.
Yeah. That's the first side I really like. I didn't want to go ahead and say that I liked the under because you're just going to make fun of me for liking too many unders, but I don't think the under is that crazy of a look here either. I really like the Grand Salami under. Like, the more we talk, the more I like it. We have yet to find a game where I can confidently say I like the over. W. Ethan Zaretsky. W. We need a whiteboard so bad. I know, Boston Sports Story. He's a stubborn guy. He acts like he's not. He's been promising me a whiteboard and hangman for fucking months. I gave up.
Will you shut the fuck up? I just keep forgetting. Sorry, I got a lot on my plate. My mom saw these on TikTok. My mom's humor, by the way, is kind of like yours and Chewy's. Like, you just say like a bad word. She loves like raunchy humor. Like if there's a show or something and it just says like cock, she just laughs. So she got
my mom's humor is kind of like yours and Chewy's is an insane sentence.
Yeah,
insane.
It's hilarious. She's a very funny person. But anyways, she got my wife these pens for Christmas, and they're just pens that say a bad word and then the day. So this one says Thunder Cunt Thursday. And she just thinks it's the most hilarious thing. It's a pen for every day. So anyways, I mean, that's the pen I'm using.
My mom does not have dark humor, dude. You know what
most moms don't, for what it's worth.
You know what my mom's go-to curse word is when something bad would happen? What? I want to know if anyone in their life has ever heard anyone say this. She would say, fuck a duck.
Fuck a duck. Yeah. Yeah.
You've heard that before?
Yep.
Anytime she was mad, fuck a duck. I wondered if that was unique.
That's definitely sounds like a lady who has a horse stable and like a farm.
Yeah, there was a farm.
Yeah. Never said that. No, a lot of people don't say that, but that's I've heard it before. Where was I? Oh, I'm gonna write down the
damn Nerfy chat out the whole line, whole fucking rhyme.
A whole what? F a duck, screw a guinea. Okay, we're not saying that.
The line, okay.
What did we say about the Tigers game?
What did we say about the Tigers game? Hold on. Under.
Anything else other than the under?
I don't know. You kind of said the line was short.
I kind of like some dogs today, dude. I like the White Sox plus 1.5. And cease.
Slack Pack says his mom is my age. Send me a picture, Slack Packs.
Weird. Like the Reds. Yeah, I like dogs today. I like the Guardians. Thanks to Josh Bell, I got a little bit of spending money here, so I toss some around. Okay. The Rays are on the road today. Ruh-roh is right. Joe Boyle looking for a little bit of a bounce back game. He's got a 3 ERA, but I was following this when I was driving down to DC. Joe Boyle's a pretty good pitcher in my opinion, but he had a really rough first inning, but he settled down very nicely. 3 hits, 2 earned runs, only 4 Ks. I had over 4.5. Chalk it, as kids say. 6 innings. He's going against Bailey Aubert. Talking about French class. 6.75 ERA. Total in this one 7.5. I know the Twins are not a very good team, but this line's a pick 'em.
Well, we got some options for our guys. We're not going to have a lot of these, so stay with me. I like the Twins, first of all. Don't necessarily like the under in this game, so I hope that makes you happy. Matt Wallner homered yesterday. I believe it's Cody Clemens. Is that who it is? And Josh Bell. Josh Bell homered 2 games in a row, so I think he's ruled out probably. I don't think we're taking guys to go 3 games in a row, which leads us down to Clemens and Matt Wallner, potential guys to homer in back-to-back games. Any interest?
No.
Okay, didn't think so. You are just whatever.
Go ahead.
I'll probably take Wallner.
I'm just whatever what?
Just nothing, man. Let's talk about a different game.
The guy who bets the White Sox every day is telling me I'm just whatever.
Yeah.
Exactly. Do you have no self-awareness?
That's me. That's my name. Don't wear it out.
No, I have. I know. I just fucking bet Josh Bell and Twins to win. You think I want to go back to them against Joe Boyle?
I didn't want you to bet the Twins, dude. I asked if you were interested in taking part in our system where dudes homer in back-to-back games, Cody Clemens or Matt Wallner.
Funny, this is the only time so far since we've gone over the board you've asked about taking part of our system, and it's against Joe fucking Boyle and the Rays. Is that by design, may I ask?
Oh, doofus. You fucking doofus. Not that many teams played last night. The Twins are the first team that played last night that we've talked about.
Fair. Okay. You win that round. You win that round.
You win that round.
We win that round. I can tip cap, as the kids say.
Yeah.
No, I actually think I'll make a prediction for you right now. Joe Boyle has not allowed a home run yet this season, and that streak continues.
Oh, you want to bet no home run in this game?
Oh, kind of.
Wow. I can't do it, man. Can't do it.
Well, here's the problem. If you bet no home runs, Yandy, Aranda, or Junior is probably going to hit one.
Yeah, I don't want to fade Yandy in any way, and I also think Wallner or Cody Clemens is going yard again.
Dude, this is a no home run game. What are the odds?
Don't know. Not looking it up. I refuse.
Why?
Because I'm not betting it. I don't like it. I don't want to talk about it.
It is a nasty over, though.
I've made a rule with myself, by the way. I'm trying to drink more water. So during streams, I'm not going to have coffee. I'll have coffee in the morning when I wake up. And then during a stream, I have a big old tube of water. Because anytime I have a coffee in here, I don't drink my water. So
good. I like that. Good discipline.
Good rule.
I've realized I used to drink coffee during the stream. I don't like it because in the act of getting geeked, it's hard to maintain that and focus on this.
It is.
I have my 2 cups of coffee in the morning when I wake up, 7:30. And like now, I think I have a cup of water. I'll have tea or something like that. But no coffee during the stream has been a new rule for me too. So cheers to that.
Yeah. All right. Phillies, Rockies.
Leave me hanging. All right. Phillies, Rockies. Nola minus 190. I don't know about that. Minus 190? That doesn't seem short to you.
Is this the first series at Coors?
Yeah.
10.5 seem kind of low.
Yeah. But Nola's pitching.
Nola's pitching against fucking Michael Lorenzen.
No, I know. I wouldn't mind.
He gave up 2 home runs in his last game.
Yeah, 7 Ks, 5 innings against the Rangers. How old is Aaron Nola now? He's getting up there. Oh, no, he's 32. That's not bad. So funny being 38, talking about a 32-year-old athlete being old.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
Crazy. Okay. Is this a nasty under?
It's a nasty under, but I don't think I need to get that cute. And we're already backing it with the salami. When in all reality, this game could fuck us because they could have 20 runs, you know?
Wow, look at you. You just pulled a me. You're already invested.
Yeah. I'm not betting the under. I'm not that contrarian to bet the first under and course. Could hit, but I'm not taking it.
I kind of like it. I wrote it down.
I got nothing in this game I like. Excited to talk about the Goots versus Rav Bowl, though.
Goots versus Rav. Everybody look alive. The Baltimore Orioles are minus 118. Bradish on the bump. Total at 8 against Mitch Keller. Everybody loves Mitch Keller, fan favorite, especially our old guy, Ollie. One putt. Missed that guy. Hope he's good. Hope he's well. Mitch Keller is a series pitcher, and he's got a 0 ERA. Bradish is 0-1 with a 3.86 ERA. He went 6 scoreless and a no decision against the New York Mets on the road, too. He allowed 3 hits. He walked nobody, and he had 3 Ks. What an efficient outing by Mr. Mitch Keller. 77 pitches. Go ahead. You're going to whisper in the microphone? Go ahead. Under. Dude, we get it. You like every under. We get it. We get it. Uh-oh, your virus is kicking in. Would you look at that? Dude, the virus is kicking in, the link that you clicked. Oh, no, so bad.
How fucking viruses work.
Oh, okay. Total at 8 in this game. I don't know. What do you like? I don't like the Orioles.
I fucking like the under, dude, and I like the Pirates probably. See, but that's the thing. Maybe I don't like the Pirates. Maybe I don't like the Pirates. Because, like, I did have a vision, and it's Rav sad. What's it called? Like Surrender Cobra? Or, like, I could see Rav, a picture of Rav, like, upset with his arms over his head, you know?
Oh, my God. All right, sorry, not to change the subject. My friend Drew just sent me a tweet, and it's Tim Waltz at the Twins game, and he says, "I like our odds against Tampa Bay in 30-degree weather." Tell me that is not the mush of the day.
Oh, Connor Griffin debut. Interesting.
Did you listen to anything I just said?
Yeah, Tim Waltz said, "I like our odds against Tampa Bay in 30-degree weather." Let me see it.
I can't pull it up. You get the gist of it, though. But all I'm saying is Rays.
Maybe, yeah.
All right.
It's 30 degrees in Minnesota right now.
That's what he said. Yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that's beautiful for Minnesota.
77 in Pittsburgh, 14-mile-an-hour winds right to left. Okay, so what do you want to do?
I want to bet the under, and I may want to fade Rav having a good time, potentially.
If Rav doesn't have a good time, would it be the Orioles beating up Mitch Keller, or would it be a Kyle Bradish masterclass?
I think a Kyle Bradish masterclass.
Who is Kyle Bradish? Do we know anything about this guy? Let me tell you about him. He's a 29-year-old pitcher.
Yes, book it sports. Who is this? Is this Pega?
He's been with Baltimore for 5 years. He didn't really pitch much the last 2. Has he been injured?
Not sure. Injury prone, says Joel. Jordan Dunn 03 90 stream streak. You know who I love? I love the guys that are in the shadows. Like, have you seen Jordan Dunn 03 comment on anything?
Nope.
Just chilling and listening. W Jordan Dunn.
Yeah, I respect the guys who just put their AirPods in. They have shit going on. I mean, I love the people who are chatting. Obviously, this is why we do it too. We like to hear other people's opinions and feedbacks, etc. Jeff not knowing Bradish in division with the Rays minus 200. Motherfucker, this guy's pitched 4 games in the last 3 years. Give me a break.
Nah, cook his ass, Jay Thorpe. Cook his ass.
I can picture Goots recirculating Rav's baseball swing after an O's dub. Damn, you guys are right. You guys are right.
Feel right, you know? Feels right. Wow, Brewers, Royals. We got some pretty good baseball games today.
Yeah. I fucking love day baseball, dude. Love day baseball. All right, hold on. I want to get cute, man. I think you should get cute too.
What is it? Kyle Bradish Day?
Yeah.
Okay, I know I'm in.
Outs, K's. Anything? How do you want
Outs.
to do it? Outs? All right.
Yeah. I'm going to save the K's for when we have Snowman on the Pickett show. There's 4 or 5 night games, and we'll cook up some of those with him.
All right. Oh, that's a 4-12 game.
And then I'll post it and take credit.
Okay. Sounds great. All right. Then a couple games that we have at night to talk about, which we will do. We'll die. Should we save those for the Pickett show and talk about the Final Four preview now? It's 11:42. What do you think?
Yeah,
or
let's talk about
touch on them real quick. What do you think?
Let's talk about the Final Four.
All right. We're going to talk about the Final Four. Ladies and gentlemen, join us tonight on the Pickett YouTube channel. with Snowman. We're going to be talking tonight's baseball games, and we also are going to get his thoughts on the Final Four, which I'm sure you'll probably also get on his stream today. But we will we'll have a meeting of the minds. 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. Okay, Final Four. Everybody lock the fuck in for a second. First game. I haven't given this a whole lot of thought. Is that weird that I haven't been stewing too much about the Final Four games? And I will tell you exactly why, Steak. Pretty easy to me. Pretty easy decisions. And I mean no disrespect to the Illinois Fighting Illini. I really don't. And kudos to MJ. I know he picked Illinois. I commented, nah. And he actually responded about something about Purdue. Shit wager. But I'm not a Brad Underwood guy. And now you have Brad Underwood going against Danny Hurley. And honestly, man, that is literally all it comes down to for me. I am not taking Brad Underwood against Danny Hurley. I'm just not. However, at the same time, I will admit, I don't know how good UConn actually is. I think Illinois is more talented. Illinois is -1.5 right now. The total is 139. And I got to tell you, Steak, I'll shoot you straight. I feel like this is a Pro versus Joe game. Could be wrong. Just my opinion. I've listened to some people talk about it yesterday. I think the public in the squares, and myself included, like UConn. I think UConn is a little bit of a trendy dog. I think the smart people and the sharps like Illinois. But you know what? I'm going to square up. And I think I'm going to take UConn, and fuck it. I'll take it with the 1.5 or the 2. Where are you at?
So there's quite a few things to touch on. Number one, I can't let you fall on the sword of not liking Illinois alone, because I didn't like them either. And, you have to have takes. We didn't like Purdue. We were right about that. We were right about most of the teams we didn't like except Illinois. Either way, any way you break it down, we were wrong about Illinois. But if you don't stand for something, you fall for everything. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I do not like UConn. I don't like UConn's basketball team that much. Lucky to be here. And I think you get a unique situation where the sharp side or the contrarian side is actually the better basketball team and the better bet, because UConn has Dan Hurley, and he's 17-1 against the spread in his last 18 tournament games. He's won 2 out of the last 3 national championships, and they just had the most fucking crazy win over the number 1 most hated school in college basketball. There's just so many reasons. They're not very good, man. I don't think Solo Ball is very good. I don't think that Braden Mullins kid is all that good. I think Terrace Reed is a monster. I think Illinois will have enough of an answer for him, and they just have better guys. They're a better team. And I think Brad Underwood has already kind of gotten the monkey off his back because they're in the Final Four. You know what I'm saying? Like, this season is a success for Illinois. So the monkey is a little bit off Brad Underwood's back already. So, yeah, I think in every way you slice it up, Illinois is the right side to take in this game. I think they're going to win. I honestly hope it's closer than I think it's going to be, because I think it could be ugly.
Really?
Yeah.
You should sprinkle on that then, if that's what you think.
I will.
Okay. Katie Betts, thanks for sharing this. Teams who beat Duke in the tourney are 0-6 straight up the next game.
Yeah.
Luke says, do you guys think my UConn future has any life, or shit wager hedge out immediately? Absolutely, it has life.
How can it be called a shit wager if you're in the Final Four?
Yeah. No, I truthfully, I think Illinois is hands down the better team. I have not been a solo ball guy from day one, and we just watched UConn up close and personal. Terrace Reed is a fucking monster. Outside of that,
sorry, but while you're talking, will you pull up the splits for this game?
Yeah. Outside of that, you're really hoping on Alex Caravan to do a lot. Mm-hmm. Now you're also getting Alex Caravan in a bounce back spot, which I think would be a good thing for an experienced guy.
Crutch is saying something, but I got to be honest. I don't ever disagree with Crutch this heavily, but I disagree if you're trying to make it seem like Illinois is the square side and UConn, the UConn Huskies, the best team in college basketball over the past few years, is I can't agree with that.
I'm not gonna plant my flag on that. It's just my opinion from what I've gathered. I think UConn is a little bit of a trendy dog, and I think that is where the Joe would put his money. I think the sharps, the smarts people look at the metrics, and I think when you look at who's a better basketball team, I think it's Illinois.
Yeah.
I think they have a better offense. I think they have a better. Go ahead.
You're going to show the splits, right?
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I mean, it's money's on it.
Yeah, it's not that crazy, though.
Not that crazy. No. People like the over. See, now I don't like the over at all. I think I heard.
Man, I have no read on that total.
I think this is an under of the century.
Really? That's on business, and I do not think you should go to fucking. You could bet UConn. I just don't think you should go to war with it.
You think Illinois scores at will? Really?
I really do too.
Wispy Salt says take Illinois and move on. Yeah. Illinois is going to score 80? You really think so?
Yes, I do.
Shit. I don't know if I agree with that. Well, here's what I'm thinking too. And this is going to sound pretty stupid. I have a little bit of a take. We've got time. It's 11:48. We only have one more basketball game to talk about. Do we love that these games are Saturday and then Monday?
As opposed to what? Thursday and Saturday?
Thursday, Saturday, Friday, Sunday. Yeah, either of those options sound better to me. And let me just explain a little bit why. A primetime sporting event always on a weekend is better than on a Monday night. And the other thing I would say is this. It's not football. Like a week between basketball games is a long time.
It's a long time.
It's a long time.
You know what? I see your point. And also Friday to Sunday would actually be pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that would be great. So, but I guess here's where I'm at. The first half total in this game is 63.5.
Yeah, that's crazy. Wow. That is crazy.
So here is where, wow, easy Jeff W. Saturday, Monday sucks. Damn, I didn't know that. Thank you. J Thorpe never agrees with me. I think that the time off, the stage, the pressure, the nerves, and just the fact that at least on one side, offensively, I don't think UConn is very talented. I just could see this being a low-scoring game. Now, Illinois could not shoot for shit in the first half. Neither could UConn against Iowa and against Duke. Do you remember that? I think Illinois had 28 first-half points against Iowa, I think.
28-32 does kind of ring a bell.
Yep, I think that's what it was. So, and then I think UConn was 44-28 or 29 or something like that.
Sounds right, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess that's kind of maybe that's also like, oh, no way these teams shoot that poorly. They're going to shoot a lot better. I don't know. I don't agree. I like the under and I like the square dog. So it sounds like you like Illinois.
Yeah.
And you don't really like the under.
I don't really want to even touch the total. I really just want to nuke Illinois, maybe a few alt lines.
You want to nuke Illinois?
Yeah.
You absolutely should do that. I'm going to hold you accountable.
Good.
All right. I made a wager last week when I was driving home. A couple days ago. I tried to get it when we were in DC on every single sports book, and it would not let me do it. The laws in betting in DC are so weird. I guess it's because we were right by the stadium. I was trying to take Michigan. I think they were like plus 300, plus 325. Couldn't do it. Finally, it dawned on me too late. I was like, well, let me go to the fucking teal green that is certainly not blue book with an X. And I got it in after the dust settled, and I got Michigan plus 176. They're plus 175 everywhere else. WCLV, W line shopping. I took Michigan. Everybody agrees. I agree too. I think the winner of this game wins the championship, and I think Michigan is the best basketball team on the college basketball team there is right now.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody's fucking with them. Then I'm sorry. I know Arizona's very, very good. Whatever you want to say about these coaches, Dusty May, Tommy Lloyd, both good. I'm not even going to play the distraction game, but I'll tell you right now, I tweeted about this. It's actually starting to pick up. It was a slow one. I said, let's see. Oh, yeah, here we go. I said, what are Tommy Lloyd's odds to be North Carolina's next head coach? Every interview I've seen makes it more obvious. This dude is gone. Have you listened to what this guy said every time they ask him about if he's going to be UNC's head coach?
Not really. I didn't. Oh, yeah. I don't know why I didn't realize it was a possibility, because I know that UNC is a blue blood, but just feels potentially lateral to me.
He is definitely, he's out of there. They keep asking him about the job, and all he keeps saying is like, I'm fully focused. I love these guys. I can't even, he said something like, I can't even multitask, one thing at a time. We had a great practice today. It's almost kind of funny. It's like after you listen to it, you're like, what? You gave like such an explanation. It's like, I know you did something wrong, So yeah, man, I like Michigan. I'm a Michigan guy. So I'm going with them, but I'm not betting him to win this game. I just bet him to win the national championship. So that's how I'm going to play it.
No real issue with anything you just said. I'm obviously not on the same side as you. I think Arizona is the best team in the country, but I think that version of Michigan that played Tennessee a week ago or whenever it was is the best team in the country. If Michigan's hitting threes along with everything else they do well, it's a fucking problem, but they don't do it as often as you'd think. I feel like there's as many games where they kind of shoot rough from three. I think Arizona is the best team in the country. I'm going to take Arizona. I'm a lot less confident on Arizona as I am in Illinois. That's my favorite play because fading Michigan is terrifying, especially when I've pretty much been glazing them all year. And in every fake sharp spot for Michigan, whether it be against Purdue or against Illinois, I took Michigan every time that people tried to fade them. In this spot, though, I really do have to trust my gut because for pretty much the majority of the season, and you can back me up on this, I've been telling you that I think Arizona is the best team in the country. So I'm going to roll with Arizona. Am I terrified? Yes.
Well, I respect that you're concerned or nervous about this and not like overly confident. I mean, this is going to be such a great game. This is also truly one of those ones where you don't need to force a wager. But Michigan being -1.5 on a neutral, do you think the right team is favored?
No, not really. It surprised me a little bit that Michigan is favored.
Michigan going to hurt themselves with turnovers. That's right. Michigan is not good. They do turn the ball over. That is correct. McKiffin, I usually always agree with McKiffin. What McKiffin has to say, he's a pretty sharp dude. But what do you want him to say though? What else should Lloyd say? Well, I'll give you one. I know this is probably pretty crazy for people to hear, but if I'm a head coach at Arizona and somebody asked me if I plan to leave or stay, and I'm not, and I'm going to stay, I'll probably tell you that I'm not going anywhere. I love Arizona. This is the best job in the world. Is that fucking crazy?
You just said you don't think he's going to stay. So what would you say?
Correct. So he's beating around the bush.
What would you say if you were not going to stay?
I would say everything.
If you were Tommy Lloyd and you knew you weren't going to stay, what would you say?
Everything he's saying.
Okay, got it. Good.
That's why I think he's leaving.
Yeah.
So that's my point. But if you're going to say, what do you want him to say? You say, I'm not leaving. I'm staying here. I love Arizona. This is the best job in the world. There's nowhere else I'd rather be. That's what you say.
Yeah.
Best job in the world in Tucson. It's crazy. Well, I'm just saying. Take it one game at a time. That's exactly what he said. He said,
didn't know that Arizona job was like clown worthy.
No. I guess let me be clear. People are disagreeing with me that he's leaving. I respect his response. He is saying all the right things for a guy that's leaving. But people are also saying like, well, what do you want him to say? Like, yeah, that's what he should say, implying that he's staying. I'm like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
So,
okay.
He's trying to leverage the other AD. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, it's better than lying. Totally agree. You don't want to go Nick Saban. You don't want to go Nick Saban, who everybody thinks is the cleanest coach of all time, which is hilarious. All right. Total on this game is 157.5 stake. What do you think?
Man, I hope we get the over. I hope this game lives up to the hype. I saw Joel say this is statistically a top 5 basketball matchup of all time, college basketball matchup. I hope we get the over, and I hope we get a really good game.
Want your take on this? I'll tell you right now, if you guys ever want our take on this and you preface the sentence with want your take on this, we'll usually give you our take on this. If somebody has a future for a team to win the championship, are you hedging, doubling down, and take them to win the next game or stay away? Man, that's a good question. I think it really depends on the risk and the win amount. If I'll give you an example. If I had placed a wager on Michigan like I wanted to do in the beginning of the season before Special K, who's never here anymore, I hope you're listening to this because you're a little crybaby bitch. I mean that with a little bit of love, but also not that much because he disappeared since Sharon Moore became a scumbag. Told me, no, don't kill Michigan, DJ. Don't kill Michigan. 20-1. If I had $50 on Michigan to win $1,000, yeah, I'd put $200 on Arizona.
Yeah.
So that would be my answer. Now, if you took Michigan 7-1, $100 to win 700, no, I'm letting that ride. If I had UConn, same situation. What were they? 18-1?
Yeah.
So $50 to win $800-900. Yeah, I'd probably put $250 on Illinois. But you can still fuck yourself because the team you have to win it all could win. You lose that money, and then they lose the championship. So it's not a foolproof hedging system. What would you do?
I would not ever double down, and that's probably weird for
No,
some people to hear me
I
say,
agree
since
with you.
I'm the more degenerate of the two. The whole point of a future is not to double down. What are you doubling down on your future for? You already have a large bet on the game or a significant bet on the game. Whether or not I would hedge completely depends on the payout amount and then how much money that is to you. Like, obviously, money's different for everyone. Everyone has different expenses, different incomes. My hedge, like if it was a significant amount of money, I would probably hedge, to be honest. If it was a significant amount of money to me, I would probably hedge a little bit at this point in the game.
Fair. I like to gamble to be right and to back up an opinion. And there is an element of you want to, whatever you want to say, you want to stand on business or whatever. And it's like, nope, I picked this team. Like you picked Illinois, you have them, whatever they were, 20-1. Like you just want to ride with them. If you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. I respect that. But also at the end of the day, money's money. So doubling down is silly though, in my opinion, because you're already going to be right. So I agree with Steak on that. Last thing I got to ask, and then we'll wrap it up. It's 11:59. I have a friend. I think you met my friend, Kemdy.
No.
Okay. Well,
I know about him, but like you've told me about it, I don't. Yeah.
Great dude. One of my close friends up here. He is very, very, very tapped into the social scene in New York City. And like, if you ever get an invite to a party or an event, gala, whatever the fuck, you're going to take it.
Yeah. Well, he had gotten you that reservation at that restaurant that you couldn't use. So I used when I was.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. So Kemdy's sister is a model, like full on model. And she's great. She has great friends. They're a lot of fun. Her birthday is Saturday night. We got the invitation and it's 9 to midnight. Mm-hmm. The Michigan-Arizona game is 8:49 p.m. Mm-hmm. I have to go to this birthday party. My wife is fired up. She's already like, I got to go get an outfit, whatever. What do I do? Because I can't miss Michigan, Arizona. So here's where I'm at. Do I try to go watch as much of the game in the beginning and just go hope that maybe it's like, I don't know, out of reach? No. Or do I pull the old, like, watch it on your phone at the party?
So the problem is, like, you don't want to have this conversation with me, really, because this is where we definitely see things differently, and you're going to call me a hardo. But I would not go to the party. You are, though.
You are like, I'm going to watch sports. Nothing else matters. This is what I'm going to do. I can't do that. And also, I'm to the point where I don't want to do that. Like, I'm going to go to the party, but I'm trying to meet in the middle.
Yes, and I know you well enough to know that you actually do want to go to the party, and I know he's a good friend of yours. So let me just ask this, because I thought a couple things were weird. Did they just send out the invite to this party?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought that was a little strange, but still totally fine. Is it not a situation where you could say, hey, man, I want to come to the party. I want to hang out with you guys. You know what I do for a living, or at least what I'm trying to do for a living, is talk about sports. I traveled to Dayton, fucking Ohio to watch the first four, and then I traveled to Washington, D.C. to see the Elite Eight. I need the Final Four on the TV. Is that not something you could say?
Oh, Jesus. There's probably going to be 50, 60 people there. I don't know where, if there is going to be a TV, but even if there is, like, I might be the only guy who watches sports.
Yeah. Okay. So it sounds like for the most part, you'll have to watch it on your phone.
Yeah, I might have to watch it on my phone.
QE says, yes, definitely an update.
He's still mad at me that I didn't invite him on my bachelor party because he doesn't like sports. And I was like, dude, all we're doing is gambling and watching sports. He's like, but it's Las Vegas. I would have taken any excuse to go to Las Vegas. And I was like, well, whatever. Who at the party? I think I'm going to probably be like the only you know.
I was gonna say, do you want to go more in depth?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like you can kind of figure it out. I'm the only guy watching sports at the party.
New York City. His sister's a model, and no one else at the party will be watching sports.
All right, great week, great show. It was good to have a couple home cooked meals and be back. I did have a beer last night while I was cooking. I'm assuming you haven't had an alcoholic beverage all week. I'm feeling a little bit better though. How are you feeling?
I feel really good. I've been eating good as well. No drinks till the draft. Operation No Drinks Till the Draft is going strong.
All right, love to hear it. All right, guys, we'll be back 5:30 on the Pickett YouTube channel. Thanks for hanging out as always. BTL is on today per sources. Stick around. Thanks as always for tuning in. Best of luck on your wagers. We will see you tonight.
Bye.
Bye-bye.